And welcome back, guys, to the next episode of my FIFA 20 Aston Villa career mode. Today we take on Newcastle, and here's our press conference beforehand. Today's episode will be 6 matches as well, as you guys have been clamoring for me to do, so that's what I'm going to do for you guys. So here, live from St. James Park, Newcastle and Aston Villa. Last time they handled us in the Carabao Cup and eliminated us. And here's their 5-4-1 that they run with Joe Linton up top, who seems to be a Villa killer. So here's our 4-3-3. Sanchez, Brozovic, Newhouse, Traore, Cardi, and Welbeck up top. And here we go, live from St. James Park. Longstaff passes out of the midfield to Hayden. Back to Longstaff, and after minutes and minutes and minutes of grind, here we are, 72 minutes in. We are on the attack. Newhouse gets it into Icardi. He shoots, he scores, and he makes it 1-0. Aston Villa, here we go. Get in there. A little roundhouse Chuck Norris kick to celebrate, and there we go. So, last few minutes of time, Luis shoots, it's saved, and that is that. The final whistle blows, and we take the 3 points and the clean sheet here today from St. James Park, the 1-0 victory. We shake hands and we celebrate the big win because we desperately need as many points as possible right now. So 5 shots to 4, 5 to 3 on target, and 50-50 possession. We look at our player ratings. Man of the match is Newhouse with a 9.1. Everybody played pretty well. So no complaints. We win and we go home. So Ella is injured for 5 days. So he may miss the Everton match, Brighton match, I'm sorry. He'll miss the Brighton match, and then we should have him back after that. So we have a transfer offer for Icardi from Manchester City for $59 million. Definitely not letting him go, as he's desperately needed for our club right now. And he's ratcheting up his play lately. So good times all around for Icardi. So here we go, Aston Villa and Brighton live from Villa Park. I would hope we would win this one, but you know how FIFA goes sometimes, where you play the weaker teams, and all of a sudden they are unstoppable. We are playing Martin, Harris, and Terrier up top. Martin is off of our bench. We're going to give him a little bit of playing time since it's Brighton, see where it goes. Here we are, 40 minutes in. Loftus-Cheek. Man, that was close. Nice little finesse shot, but just off target. So a few minutes before the halftime whistle, Brighton on the attack. We clear that one out. They keep possession though. Pass into the box. Oh, pass to Trosser. And boom. Down we go. 1-0 Brighton right before the half. That was a right place at the right time goal for him, and not for us. That would be terrible if we lose this one. It's Brighton. I mean, come on. Shouldn't lose this way. So here we go. Clear it out. Last few minutes. Can we get one more chance in here? We get it. And that is the final whistle. And down we go to Brighton. 1-0 at home. How terrible is that? The Villa Park boys should be ashamed of themselves for losing to Brighton 1-0. Getting clean sheeted at home. They had one shot. It was on target and it went in. 57% possession. Killer. So no one played particularly well, and Badu is their player of the match. How terrible is that? So we had a few matches rescheduled, and Luca Digne is hurt for 5 days. We're starting to get a few injuries that are a big deal lately. So we're sitting in 8th place, 23 points, 37 points is Champions League, so we're 14 points behind. There's a good bit of games left to go, but it's an uphill battle. So here's the round of 32 of the Europa League. We're taking on Roma, Liverpool, Benfica. That'll be a good one. OM, Chelsea. That'll be a nice one. Lazio and Schalke. So a few good matches there in the Europa League. Take a look at the Champions League real quick. Juventus and Barcelona, Ajax, Dortmund, Inter and Spurs, Manchester City, Leverkusen and Everton. Wow, Everton's still in they're in the round of 16 Champions League. We're about to play them. I don't like the looks of that. And then we have Everton, Bournemouth, and Stoke City after that. So today we are live from Goodison Park to take on Everton. This should be a good one. And they do have a new signing I saw. That'll be a surprise for some people. It was for me. And we look at our lineup. Pickford. In goal, Gomez and Gabien. And Gabriel Jesus up top. Moise Keane and Dominic Calvert-Lewin is still in the squad as well. So they got they're stacked with some strikers for sure. Traore, Harris, and Terrier up top are three midfielders that we always go with, and Magnan in goal. So here we go, live at Goodison Park. Oh, Traore has it out wide. Can he make something happen here? Dribbling, some more. Gets the pass into Zielinski. To Harris, he shoots and he scores, and it makes it 1-0. Aston Villa, 10 minutes in? 12 minutes in. He gets his first goal of the game, and it's 1-0. So here we are a few minutes later on the attack again. Emerson knocks it out to Terrier. Gets it in the box. Can he make something happen here? Nice move. Gets bullied. Nice pass. Shoots and scores for Brozovic. Great goal. Makes it 2-0. 20 minutes in. Is the upset brewing? It looks like it. So here we are, 75 minutes in. Still 2-0. Emerson with the ball. Gets it out to Dewhouse. Oh, to Harris. Harris to Brozovic. Can he make it 2 goals? And he does. He gets his brace. 3-0 Aston Villa. And this one is over. We go to Goodison Park and we take the 3 points. And let's see if we can hold on to that clean sheet. And we do. We hold on to the clean sheet. Didn't think that was going to happen. A nice little added bonus. We add 3 to our goal differential. So that's also nice, if that even comes into play, being that we're so far, so many points behind. So there we go, 2 shots to 5, 1 to 5 on target, and 52 to 48 possession. Our player of the match is going to be Brozovic. And here's our press conference. Can the team manage without Digne? Yes, we can. Brozovic was an overall great performance from everybody, and they get full credit. They fought admirably, you could say. So we're at risk of losing a few players. Douglas Luiz and Courtney House. I don't want going anywhere. Callum Rowe, Jack Clark. Well, Courtney House, I mean, he's injured. He could go if it happens. But Douglas Luiz we're going to sign for sure. And there's our table. 26 points. We're 14, still 14 behind Manchester United. It's going to be a struggle, going to be a battle. But the Villa Park boys will be ready. So, Digne's ready to play. Cardi wants to play. And of course they will. They are our starters. Transfer offer for Abram. We're going to deny that. Brighton won him. I get after seeing him perform in that last game, they won now. So let's see whose contract is coming up here. Oh, Patrick Harris. His value is $100 million. Wow. That was a heck of a youth academy player there. So let's see. We're going to definitely sign him up for basically whatever he wants, because we do have the money. The Villa board has said, hey, Champions League football or you fired this year. So they're going to spend the money, and that's no problem. So we bring in Douglas Luiz. Definitely need him back. 24-year-old, 82 overall. He plays CDM or CM for us, so that's big for us because we're going to start alternating between the 4-3-3 holding with the CDM and the 4-3-3 attacking with that cam position. So we can kind of get Harris in there with Icardi or with Welbeck to play together. Mings we're going to let go. Breven can go. Most everybody else on those guys deeper down the depth chart. So here we are, next match. We're going to our 4-3-3. We're taking on Arsenal at home, Villa Park. Should be a banger. Here's their lineup, the 4-2-3-1. They have a really good lineup. Timo Werner up top. Nketiah, Socrates on the bench. No wonder they are atop the Premier League this year. So here we are, 15 minutes in. Traore with the ball to Brozovic. Can he make something happen to Traore? Nice pass. Terrier to Harris. He shoots, he scores. Harris is always getting something done. Fresh off of his new contract, he knocks in a goal 16 minutes in and makes it 1-0 Villa over Arsenal. So 22 minutes in, Villa on the attack again. Trent Alexander-Arnold passes it out to Brozovic. Dribbling. What will he do? Gets it in the box to Newhouse. Nice pass to Harris. He shoots and he scores. And he gets a brace already to make it 2-0, 25 minutes in. That's a great backfield pass. Harris goes across his body and knocks it in. Killer move right there. Zielinski gets it out to Harris. Harris is fighting off the defender. Gets it back to Zielinski, to Harris. In the box, he shoots, he scores. And 35 minutes in, Harris has a hat trick. He's celebrating after that new contract he received. And look at him go. 3-0 Villa over first place Arsenal. What an episode today for upsets. So here we are on the attack again. 49 minutes in. Oh, they get it into... Oh, block. But Newhouse follows it up. And we make it 4-0, 50 minutes in. What is going on here today? This is crazy. So he gets it off of that ricochet. And it goes in. So here we go. Last seconds of this match. Can we hold on to the clean sheet? Rudiger knocks it out to Zielinski. And there we go. There's the final whistle. And it's 4-0. Aston Villa over Arsenal. Match ball goes to Patrick Harris. 3 attempts, 3 goals on the day. What more could you say about him wearing his tracksuit for the claret and blue? So 4-0, 9-1 shot, 6-0 on target, and 45-55 possession battle. Patrick Harris is your player of the match with a 10.0 rating. Terrier had a 9.3. So we had good all-around game from a lot of players today. Let's see. Icardi's happy. And Courtney House is back from injury. So it'll be a game or two before he's ready to roll with us again. So next up on a Sunday, we have Bournemouth away. And then we have Stoke City and then the FA Cup round of 64 against Derby County. That'll be interesting there. So they're saying we should make Patrick Harris the captain against Bournemouth, and I think that's a pretty good idea, given that we just paid the man. He's playing amazing for us. He just knocked in a hat trick, and he's a all-around playmaker and just gets things done for us. What more could we say about Mr. Harris? So we look at the table, we're still 8th place, 29 points. So we are 12 now behind Manchester United. So we gained a little bit of ground, but not too much. So here we go, our Bournemouth, the 4-4-2, which you don't see too often. Up top, Kenga and Solanke. And here's our 4-3-3. Sanchez, Brozovic, Loftus-Cheek, Fontana, Harris, and Terrier up top. Due to fitness reasons, since we seem to be playing a game almost every 2 weeks now. 2 days now. So here we are, 47 minutes in. Right before the halftime whistle, they get in. He blocks it, and then the header off of the rebound. The Bournemouth crowd goes wild, and they go up 1-0 on us there. Not how you want to go into the half off of that type of goal. So here we are on the attack. Douglas Luiz, Cardi into Loftus-Cheek, who shoots and knocks this one in this time. He doesn't miss that finesse shot into the side net. And there we go, the equalizer, 1-1 right off the whistle in the second half. So 74 minutes in, we're on the attack again. Douglas Luiz with the ball. Gets to the Loftus-Cheek. Back to Luiz. Oh, great move. He shot. That was filthy. That was a filthy goal. Let's look at that again. Moves that ball. Gets past his man. Defender right there. And gets it past him. To make it 2-1, we take the lead. And here we are. Just trying to milk that clock and get this victory. Oh, and we lose the ball. And that is that. That's the final whistle. We take home another 3 points with a win over Bournemouth. And just like that, we're moving up the table. Hopefully we can get up to 7th here pretty soon. Look at the facts. 2 goals to 1, 3 to 8, and 3 to 6 on target. 48-52 possession. Man of the match is Mr. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with a 9.4 rating. And a pretty good game overall from everybody involved. And here we are at the press conference. I think we deserve the win. You only won by 1 goal. Every match is difficult. What changed after last match? We focused on scoring, and there we go. So Traore wants to thank us for his playing time. And even though he struggled this year, he has 0 goals and 1 assist in all competitions, which is not how we expected that to play out. But here we go. Today's last match is against Stoke City. They played us very hard last time, and I think they beat us 1-0. So hopefully that does not happen again. So we're sitting in 8th spot. We are 12 behind Manchester United for that last Champions League spot. Hopefully we can make something happen. We are 10 behind for the Europa League spot for the guaranteed place. I believe 6th and 7th are playoff spots, if I'm not mistaken. But we get ready to take on Stoke. And we are at home today, so we should have a little bit of an advantage. And here we are with our 4-3-3. Ella is the only one really new in the lineup. And here's Stoke City with the 4-1-2-1-2. Quite a narrow, different formation than we used to going up against so far this year. And here we go with kickoff. It's going to be a battle, I'm sure. Every time we play a lesser team, they seem to bring their A game. And we have to fight and scrap for everything that we get. And they're in the box already, 4 minutes in. Can we put a stop to this? They go one-on-one shot, block, header off the crossbar, and it goes in. And it's 1-0 Stoke. 6 minutes in. Terrible start. But we expected that. So here we are, 44 minutes, coming up on halftime. Newhouse fighting. Gets it to Terrier. Oh, great pass. Shoots. Scores. And Emerson equalizes for us here. Of all people, our left back. I'm guessing that's his first goal of the year. He was wide open. No one around him. And he's able to actually finish it. Shockingly. So here we are, the last few minutes of the match is still 1-1. Can we make something happen here? Traore gets out top, gets past his man, gets the pass out. Brozovic, dribble, and they blow the whistle. They don't let us finish our attack, and that's how this one would end in a 1-1 draw with Stoke City at home. Pretty disappointing, but not shocking. Here we go, 4-4 shots, 2-1 on target. And our player of the match is on their team. And we look at our rating. Let's see, Islamovic is the player of the match. And that's how this episode will end. Next one will be the transfer window, so get your comments on the video below with your transfer suggestions, who we should sell or buy. Please leave a like. Let's get this to 20 likes. That'd be awesome. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next episode, take care.